Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Welcome to Modern Woman Profession. As you know, guys, some people are smart and some people also are too smart to play the game. And we got this guy right here, and he has a three wife in three different location, and we wonder how he does it. That's a question we're gonna find out, and then we're gonna watch it and find out. We better know the secret, guys. Learn from this guy.
Facing charges for marrying three Florida women in three different counties at the same time. Tonight,
Sheesh.
those women are speaking out, saying the system that handles marriage licenses kept them in the dark.
There are no safeguards, and that I feel like that's part of where the system failed.
He took each one of us to a county over to get married in.
If the counties did talk, that would have saved me a lot of heartache, a lot of money, a lot of stress.
I-team investigators.
Okay, let's put it this way. Women don't wake up right now and just get married. Okay, first of all, you gotta be good looking. Second of all, you gotta money. So third of all, you got status. Okay, those are three things women looking for. Don't tell them that just wake up and blindly married. No, the guy is about selling her dream. If woman is listening to that dream, if you listen to what you're selling her, she's gonna be able to invest on it. That's how they get married. That's why the Bible selling her their dream. The dream is about that I'm gonna whip the bed from you. I'm gonna break your back. I'm gonna make you scream. I'm gonna make you call my name, and the next thing you're gonna like it. That's one thing. He's gonna afford to get married. You gotta show that you have money, you got a good job, got a status, and then she said that her kids gonna be stable, she gonna be stable, and her retirement is set. Those are the reasons that happen. Three different women, three different states. This guy is a genius because the state usually don't talk to each other. But again, if they put in the computer a different state that they have when you good that, and then the federal catch up to it, and then the whole state, if the whole 50 state knows about it, that would be good. But again, if they knew it, so if you go to another state, your name will be registered as someone vote that someone is married. But again, they have to do that. But again, they cannot do that because some people they can start their life fresh to go to the state, and this is the difference. And it's beautiful. The guys are playing the game very nice.
Adam Walser breaks down how this could happen at a time when online records can be viewed with a few clicks of a mouse.
A wedding usually signifies a lifetime commitment between two people embarking on life's journey. But these three Florida women learned they were on the same journey with Henry Betsy Jr. at the same time. This is Henry's mugshot, which is the most recent and clear picture.
Oh, what do we have in here? We have a pookie that's went to jail. That's what I'm telling you. The good guy doesn't cannot even have a text back. But the pookie from jail, the criminal, the scammers, the drug dealers, they are the ones that have three wives. They probably know this guy went to jail. They probably knows that since he went to jail, he's a bad boy. So this guy probably he cannot keep a job because when you go to jail, you can have a normal job. And he's a fucking rare because he got a good person shaped body. And three, on top of that, he has that instinct that's probably violent, aggressive. So women love that. So that's the part I was missing. So Pookie and Rere strike again with three different women, three different countries.
We have of them.
Beautiful.
Michelle married Henry in Hernando County in November 2022.
I met him on Match.com. We met in early November.
How soon did you marry Henry?
It was very short. It was very soon. It was
believe
within
it.
about 3 weeks span.
Henry was still married to Brandy, who married him in Manatee County that February. Brandy
same
asked
year.
us not to show her face to protect her job.
I met him on a dating app. The first time I'd ever got on a dating app.
Again, dating app. Dating app is that dating app, and you gotta be able to professional picture. First, you gotta show your face, which is good smile. You gotta work on the lighting. Second, you gotta status, either the house or a dog or a nice car. Third, you gotta show that you have a nice body or dress up nice. Probably in a boat, probably a six pack, probably doing exercise, probably flex your chest. So those are the three things women are looking for in dating app. They're not looking for the good guy. They're looking for studies and appearance. And so once you show that to them, she's gonna willing to do with you. That's why they're willing to get married very quick because this guy showing all three of them, and then she she's a trap, and next thing you know, they are to marry. Because for us, man, they're gonna put on a friend zone. You got to know me first. You gotta enjoy my personality. Pay for my time. But book and rare, short time, get married. Who cares? Let's get into it. Bang bang. Next thing you know, now they come on TV. They be like, oh, this guy tricked me. No, you being fooled by the game, by your own game. All you got
He
about
said
is nonchalant.
all the right things.
There we
When
go.
Brandy married Henry, he was still married to Tanya, who obtained a
Sheesh.
marriage license in Gadsden County in November 2020.
Damn.
Tanya asked us to blur her face because she's a domestic violence survivor.
Meeting him on a dating site and the way he portrayed himself, he sold the perfect person when in reality he was none of those things.
All right, Mr. Betsy, raise your right hand. You solemnly swear for me.
That's him. Look at him. He has a bald hair. He's black. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. All those are light-skinned women. So basically, they want a black man. Interesting. Remember when women say black men are easy? I think they think a black man is a package deal for them because he's black, he's tall, and next thing you look suspectful because the way he dresses is very suspect for himself. So basically, what can go wrong? Look like she gets scammed. That's what happened. Women love scammers. All is all about selling them a dream. Don't go about the personality. Don't go because she doesn't care about your personality. It's about what can you sell her, what can she be trapped on. That's all it's about. That's why when you go with your money, she gonna chase after your money. When you show about your personality, she gonna ditch you. That's why they do not marry because marriage is about personality. It's not about nonchalant things about sexual thought, about money and studies. They get the paperwork. Those are things that get the paperwork. Yeah, the sexual thought, the shape, and the word. These are the one that get them married. To keep them marriage, now they have to be in personality, and women don't go on personality and marriage. They go with look and they go with how the mood goes on. Don't be fooled. That's why married men are always gonna be the end of the battle because at the end of the day they face on their personality, but women don't give a damn about personality and their marriage and their relationship. They care about what
Yes,
they
all you
can
have giving just the
feelings.
whole truth and nothing but the truth. Yes, sir.
Michelle gave us cell phone videos of court hearings. Henry Betsy Jr. was arrested for felony bigamy last year after Tanya figured out she wasn't his only wife.
I just started county by county putting his name in, and that's when I came up with the marriage to Michelle and the marriage to Brandy.
She found me and she messaged me,
There
and I
we
had
go.
no idea that she was actually still married to him.
I'm just looking at this. We never get discharged.
The wives say marrying him
Look, she's white and he's black. She got a nose person here. And guess what? She's a strong independent woman. She got her own job. She get paid do all by herself. And when she get older, I can bet those women are over 40s. Over 40s women and then probably divorced. They are easy cash because they are desperate and they are lonely. They'll do anything. Is a man has an asthma, he got like he got an asthma, he clean his safe while he's safe and it's bald and he's tall. Remember, he's taller than her, and that's what happened. And he got a bad boy vibe. He went to probably to jail. He got a bad boy vibe, and then she's hooked. That's all it's about. Look matters. Go to the gym. Do some chest. Your chest gonna be pumped. You don't have to have a six pack. All you gotta do is get some your chest pump, and then next thing you know, get some nice clothes that fit you, and then clean your teeth, and next thing you know, boom, you're halfway through the door, and then work on your game, talk nasty, and then boom, the woman be begging. We look at her, she's natural, she's pretty beautiful, but again, the bad boy can really strike again, and they're okay with that.
Henry was easy.
You go to the records division, you apply for a marriage license, they take your information, they take a copy of your photo ID, then we got married right there at the courthouse. No questions asked. There was nothing that was flagged in the system for him having already two prior open marriage license.
I did the paperwork and got married all within 15 minutes.
In Pinellas County, 2,000 people get married at courthouses each year. There is a 72-hour waiting period for Florida residents, but that can be waived by a judge, and there is no required wait for people from other states. Pinellas County Clerk Kim Burke says Florida makes it easy to get married because the state is a big wedding destination.
It's not about distance, it's about the money they can go because they can trap a man easily because when the man is money, they after divorce that woman is entitled to 50%, and on top of that, that woman can fall for child support, alimony and spouse support. It's all about the money. That's why they make it easier and faster to get married. Remember 72 hours for them to get married, and then you can wait for 72 months or 72 weeks for them to file a final paper divorce. This is how fast it is to get married, but harder to get divorced. They want you to file sometime with for a year before they make the divorce settle down because they want their their husband or their wife to work things out because if they're divorced, the government is losing some part of money. So when their divorce is final, the government lose some kind of money, but they are happy for the divorce because happiness the more time you spend to that procedure to go further, the more money you're gonna spend and the happier the government gonna be because they after your money. That's why they drag the divorce process because you become desperate. You pay for lawyers, you pay for the court system, and you pay a lot of money, and you at the meantime you go broke. That's why they drag it down. It has nothing to do about you. They don't
Does
care.
it surprise you that someone was able to be married to three different people in three different Florida counties at the same time?
Well, it does surprise me, but unfortunately, there's not really safeguards to find that out.
Burke says marriage applications are based on the honor system.
They swear that the information on the application is correct. And one of the things they have to show is that if they were married previously, how did the marriage end? Either was death, divorce, or annulment.
But licenses and marriage certificates aren't compared to documents in other counties when they're sent to the state.
Because if there were safeguards in place and there was cross-referencing on different counties here in the state of Florida, none of this would have ever happened.
His wives, who met Henry on Match, Tinder, and Stir, recently found his profile on another dating site while he was still legally married to them.
Again, we can reverse track again. I'm not surprised. I'm not
For a
surprised.
beautiful woman that understands the ups and downs of life, is trustworthy and no games.
His wives say they later came to believe their marriages had more to do with money than love.
The day we got married, he was like, well, we need to make your bank account a joint bank account.
We were either divorced or about to be divorced, maybe coming into something.
Child support, alimony, anything that comes with, the extra perks of marrying a newly single divorced woman.
So he hit the jackpot here.
He did, 100%.
Henry's financial situation appears to have taken a turn for the worst.
Do you have any source of income presently?
No, at the moment, sir.
Do you have any money in the bank?
No, sir.
Michelle and Tanya say they escaped their marriage and obtained domestic violence orders after Henry became abusive.
Well, I'm not surprised. Domestic violence. Everything now to get a divorce, good and final, is domestic violence because now they put into a record that they cannot go outside, he cannot be good with kids, and destroy his man's life. The fastest way for them to destroy your life, you put a deal of domestic violence in your case, and then now you stuck for life, and they destroy your life. You're like you to get a better job, and they do elevate in life. That's the only reason they want them to do domestic violence. It has nothing to do because they are hurt and they want to destroy your life because marriage is every time for them.
Brandy says she kicked Henry out of her house after just 5 days of marriage. Henry finally filed for divorce from Tanya following his arrest and is now seeking annulment for his marriages to Michelle and Brandy.
Do you think there's any need to do anything else to prevent this type of thing?
I just think it's too hard. I mean, as much as we have records and so forth, people are very transient. You can get divorced in another state.
Henry's wives are hoping he'll be convicted and spend time behind bars.
It's a potential that he may just walk away with probation, and that's what's really hurtful, is there's no accountability. There's nothing that is going to stop him from doing this again.
Let me show you something. Look at her face. She's in love with him. She loves him, okay? But the point of the matter is she's frustrated because this guy doesn't have a retirement plan. And this guy has other women. I'm telling you, women hate other women. That's why she's mad. She's pissed because she found out that he wasn't obsessed with her, but he has two different women after him. And that's why they hate him. That's why they all want to divorce because they feel like their retirement plan is gonna be shattered. They're sharing three different income, and they don't have the possibility to elevate their lifestyle. It's always about. But Pookie struck again. He on different app, have different women in different state. He's doing his thing. He's a scammer, and he has a record, and this woman love it. But you as a good guy, you're in the friend zone. You can have no text, you can have no phone call, and that's you know why me. This is why dating is so hard, because women create this narrative, and I'm sit down and watching them go crumble because now they become grown bitter. They be like, oh, men are dog, men are scam, and they don't need no men, and so on and so forth, because they pick the wrong man, and now they're gonna blame the all every man is the same. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the subscriber. If you like my video, thumbs up, subscribe, share it. And I'm glad you're watching, and save it and share that something new. And I'll see you guys next one. Ciao. Ah, woman, 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 woman.